Morning guys, welcome back to the One Auto channel. My name's Rob. Got here behind me this one, Volkswagen Golf 1.9 TDI 2005. It's in because the doors won't lock or unlock on the central locking. Fine with the key, central locking, remote control, no good. Right, so if I show you on the back door, we are open. So this front door is open. So if I lock it with the remote, so that's locked. The little red, there we go, the little red alarm light will flash. All the other doors are locked, but not that one. So if I unlock it, the back door then is open. However, with the key, it'll lock, unlock, lock. Like that. So you can hear, I don't know whether you will, you can hear something going on. Probably not, and if you feel the door as well, just put your hand on the door, you can feel something happening, but it's not unlocking. So I've got to go inside and investigate it. Now on these, it's not conventional like your normal take your inner door panel off. The outer skin comes off. Let's show you how. So we've got to start off by getting this piece of trim off. So get yourself your trim tool. Get these out. That's 1, 2, 3. Just work your way up. And fell out. Like that. And that's it, and one's fell out, they just slide back in. And what that does, that exposes these T30 Torx that you need to undo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's a load under the bottom as well. But what we're interested in right now, we've got to get this handle out. So under here, this little sticker, peel that off. So what that reveals in there is a bit of weatherproof plastic there. Just pierce through that. You've got a T20 inside, a little T20 screw. Then undo that a few turns. And that's going to release this handle here, this lock mechanism rather. Come on. There we are. It's a bit tricky to work out how many turns you've got to go. Come on. Plastic cover, there you go, that's it. Okay, so once the lock barrel is out, you pull that out, lever out the cable, just there on the end, and then push the handle that way and out, like so. Then that leaves us a Torx, which is a T20 as well, just here. Take that one out, and that releases the door handle and lock housing from the back of the door skin. Cool, now we can undo the rest of the bolts. So on the inside of the door you've got 6 screws to take out for the door skin. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Right, screws undone. Should be able to just pull out on this panel now. Push it in a bit, there's that locator. There's a small locator just there, look, so you've just got to slide it in a little bit to get that out. Okay, with this door panel off, if I latch the mechanism, so that will be effectively the door closed. That releases it for the handle. That's like the cable that pulls on the handle. So that's closed now. If I lock it on the key, you can feel and hear that it's doing something. If it's trying to work. Yeah, that should be locked. The back door is locked. Yep. If I pull that, it shouldn't open, but it is. So I'm going to have to take a look inside. Let's start by disconnecting it and get this security cover off. Push up, push down, and pull out. Not going to work. Gently use the screwdriver, leave it down. That unplugs. And then you've got a triple square multi-spline job. There's 2 screws here that hold the lock mechanism on. We'll whip them off. Okay, let's get this outer handle housing off. It just slides in. On the top here there's a little, on this one it's a little purple elastic band. just holding that in place. And that will just slide out like that. Gives us better access here then. So I just want to get this plastic security cover off. I think it only clips on. Yeah, just clips on. That's it. Now that's off, so you've got to lift it a little bit, pull it out. There's like a hook just there that engages into this body. Cool. And then I need to disconnect the, this is from the inner handle. Push it out from behind and unhook it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's see what we can do. So let's get this little T20 out first. T8. So that spring's got to come out of there looking at it. Like that. Let's have these T10s undone. Little tab on there. Move that over. That's it, that was holding it. Lift that out. Cool. Right, so I just plugged this back into the car again. There is no mechanical movement at all in there because there's no motors in there, so it's got to be all in here. So I locked and unlocked it, and you can feel something in here. What should happen is this piece here with this red bit on to move, lock and unlock in there, so the problem's going to be in here. So we took most of these screws on the outside out. We've got to take this one more T10 out that's exposed when you get it apart. Like that. Can we get in to see what's going on without taking any more apart? Maybe. Yeah, things are falling everywhere. Great. So what moves that? Something might be seized, is it? So this motor here, locates in there. There's a micro switch just there. That's your lock bit there. So basically you do, okay, you do that, you go up. That's how that works, turning that spindle operated by that motor here. So there's 2 motors in there. Everything seems quite free. I suspect one of these motors is packed up. And I suspect it to be this one. I'm going to test that. There is top and bottom pins here are going to be the power and ground for this motor. Right, got a power supply, put that onto there, that's going to be the ground for the motor. And then I should have the bottom pin is going to be, we'll power that. Put some power to it. Ah, nothing happens. Nothing happens. So I think I'm right in saying it was this motor that's playing up. Let's try again. Can get it to stay on. Do that. There, power, nothing. So if I give the motor a little spin with my finger at the same time. There you go. It's away. So it's got a dead spot on that motor. There it is again. Nothing. Give it a kickstart and away it goes. Cool, at least we know. Well, we've had a parts delivery. One auto, that's me. That's the part number there, if anybody's interested. Inside, we have our new door lock module, which all looks exactly the same. The only difference I can see is this bit is blue instead of red. But it's genuine, it's new. Let's put it on. Okay, let's give it a quick test before we assemble it. So before, this part wasn't moving. So if I latch it over, that's simulating the door being shut, and lock it. Oh yeah, unlock. So that's locked. We can't open it. Unlocked. And we can. Great. Get this put back together. I've just got to fit that cable there for the door handle, and we'll pop it back in. Right, just put that cable there back on. So now I've got to reconnect this cable. Get on it. Like that. Okay, I wanted to show you the door lock. I said I would at the beginning. To release the lock barrel, if you remember, I had to loosen off this screw. Well, that basically locates there into this locking ring. So I'll show you what you do. You've got to keep this down, otherwise this spring will pop out with this bit. So keep your thumb there, and I'll just show you, so you don't have to do it. So that is in the unlock position. That lock barrel can slide out. So when I put it back in, reassemble it, if you see the locking ring is turning now, then that's in position. This will fly out if you don't hold your thumb on it like that, but now that lock is locked in position. So I just thought I'd show you that. So I'll take this back out, we'll put it back on. Okay, so now for this handle housing, that just slides back in. Make sure that cable goes through the centre. That slides back in there. Put on your little elastic band. It looks like a little O-ring to me. There we are. Hold that in place. Have the door skin back on. Just wanted to show the locator tabs. There's one there at the bottom, and on the other end there's one just there. They have to locate into holes. You'll see when you do it. Just wanted to point out, when you're putting these screws back in, you've got screws of different lengths. Basically, these at the side, 5 from the bottom up on both sides of this type, which are they're medium size with a flat, and then you've got 2 of these at the top, which is longer with a point, and then 1 on the inside edge. So when you're taking them out, keep your eye on that. Then of course don't forget your T20 screw that came out of here. So once you've done that, handle back in, make sure that rubber bit there goes tucked inside. Go in like that, in there, then that way a little bit, and then just connect your cable back into the handle. Something like that. You can test it at this point, latch it over, and it opens it. Good. Now for the lock to go back in, make sure that that's straight inside on the mechanism. Open the handle a bit, there you go, that's gone in. And then we just tighten the T20 in there like I showed you earlier. And that turns the lock ring to stop the barrel falling out. There we are, just nip it up. Central lock-in, locked, unlocked. Lovely. Check it with a key. That way is locked, unlocked, locked. Happy days. Okay, just place a little sticker over the hole, like so, and pop our trim back on. Locates in the bottom, just there. Great. So I thought I'd just scan the codes on this quickly before I chuck it out. I've got all sorts of codes, but I have moved this vehicle. I've done a service on it in the meantime with everything disconnected, so I'll probably set a lot of these, but one of them here I do see is a driver's door motor electronic malfunction, so that could be the one. Anyway, I'll clear these now and they should all go, all being well. There you go, sorted. Good, that's the Golf out there ready for the customer to collect. That went quite well, I was happy with that. Hope the video was of use to somebody. If it was, give us a thumbs up. If you enjoyed the videos, please think about subscribing. Click the little subscribe button, click the bell, that'll give you notifications every time I upload a video. I'll try and do one a week if I can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, connect to me, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Cheers.